Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be cleaning my GTX 1080ti graphics card. Now I have had this card since the end of 2018. I bought it used from Craigslist. This is the one that has been on my main machine ever since. I am about to clean it because I haven't cleaned it in like about a year. Let's get to it. Some of the things I'm going to be using to clean this graphics card today: a screwdriver. So any screwdriver will do, it doesn't have to be one from iFixit. The second thing we're going to need is some trusty old alcohol. I'm using 91% today. Some swabs. I'm going to use this large one and this medium one. Microfiber towel to finish the cleaning. Now I recommend that before you start this cleaning that you use some good old duster can, multi-purpose duster. I already blew the car outside, so this car has already been cleaned with the duster. So all of the fins, because I'm pretty sure you'll notice that a lot of the dust will accumulate on the fins, and I really recommend that you do that outside because when you blow it's going to throw a lot of dust everywhere, and you don't want that laying around in your room or living room. So really just do it outside, okay? 1080 Ti came with this really nice back plate, as you can see here. I'm rubbing it with some alcohol right where all the spots are, and might as well just do the whole plate, see if those spots come off. Now what I want to do is to take off this plastic plate so that I can get underneath it and that I can clean the fans from the bottom, and also so I can clean this plastic piece, because I don't know how well you can see, but it is really dusty down there. I can see dust here, and this area, it's all dusty. To get there, we're gonna have to take off this 1, 2, 3 bolts and 4, 5, 6 bolts total. But before we start taking any bolts out, I would recommend that you unplug these 2 sockets. One of them is going to be to power the fans, and the other one is the one that powers the RGB. Taking this one out too. Now for this one, just move the fan away. So this one is the last one. Done. Okay, so this easily comes off. And here's the light cable, and I guess we didn't even have to remove the other socket to get here. This is pretty disgusting down here. Oh my god, that is nasty. It's just bad. Look at this. Grandma's hair. It's another chunk of like hairs and stuff. So to get all of that dust and things out, I'm gonna use the big swab. And what I'm going to do is get my alcohol and go like this. So it's kind of wet on one side. And I'm gonna use this swab and just go around most of the big surfaces here. Another hair came out, but that's why it's good to clean these regularly, so that you get all of these nasty things out. Because if you don't, then eventually all of that dust and hairs, they're gonna block this fins and it's not gonna cool properly. Look at this, look how nasty this swab started to look, and more hairs came out. Maybe the previous owners had a pet. Maybe I'm just losing my hair already. I'm going around here with the connectors with the swab, all of the big areas that I can get. And now I only had put alcohol on one side, but I'm gonna put it on the other too. Because with the alcohol, it's a lot easier to pick up the dust than if it's just dry. If you stick the swab around here, you're gonna notice there's a lot of dust balls here. It has accumulated over time in this area. since the swab is still kind of wet with the alcohol, and it's picking up all of that dust nicely. Pour a little bit more alcohol, so this thing's kind of like soaking wet. And we are going to start cleaning this plastic shield as much as you can. Here around the connectors, and oh man, there's a lot more hair here. This corner. Look at that. Oh man. And just at a glance, I thought it was not gonna be dirty at all. I was like, oh, it doesn't look that dirty. Maybe I shouldn't clean it, but boy, was I wrong. If you haven't done this in forever, you're gonna find a lot of dust. So I recommend that you do it at least twice a year. If not at least once a year, please. All right, I got all the big surfaces with the big swab. Now it's time to use the smaller swab. And this one is really small, so it's gonna get a lot of alcohol really quickly. And we're gonna go through all of the small parts where the big swab cannot really get to. And you can see that we picked up a little bit more hairs. And this is looking clean. Now we're gonna do the fans. So go one blade top, one blade bottom, bottom, top, top, bottom. You're gonna pick up a lot of dust from the bottom part of this. I like that this fans have a lot of blades, but I don't like it now that I have to clean them all individually. All right. Well, I've cleaned all of the bottoms of the fans, and you can just see how dirty that was. Let me just take a peek all around it, make sure that I'm satisfied with what I see. I like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna put this socket back in since I don't need it to be out. I don't even know why I took it out. I thought I was going to need that off, but you don't have to take that one off. Put the shield back on. Just wiggle it a little bit. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, and now all we have to do is put the screws back on. I've been very satisfied with the performance of this card. There's nothing that I can not run with this. 1080 Ti is still pretty solid. Not to mention that it has 12 gigs of RAM. 12! Yeah, I'm not looking to upgrade anytime soon. I'm able to play all my favorite games, max settings, and stream at the same time. And you can just put this back on. So this will be for your lights. So we're good to go. A clean GTX 1080 Ti. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did like it or found it helpful, don't forget to like. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And oh, before I forget, last video I posted before this one, it was about a giveaway. I think it was the one before this one. If not, it's the video up here. It's where I'm giving away a Razer gaming mouse. So if you're interested in winning that, all you have to do is to be a subscriber and to be the top comment on that video to win the mouse. So that's all. Good luck to you. And don't forget to clean 8 bits.